All right, everybody, welcome back. This is the update on the Central Machinery sandblast cabinet Harbor Freight sells, their brand new one that came out with. I did a couple things. I siliconed all the seams, and even on the underside, there's a seam for the drain tray that you need to do. This is my stand situation I came up with. I have a Harbor Freight cart that I found at Bulk Trash. And I went ahead and cut the sides off. Not that great, but you know, it is what it is. And I bolted some wood to give the lower steel some structure. Bolted the wood down. And then I bolted down the actual cabinet in 4 spots. So that gives me the ability, you know, I'm 5'10" and 7/8 on a good day. You know, it's perfect height for me. Yeah, it fits pretty decent. I decided to just, hose clamp a hose to here for now. This is all, this system I got set up right now is very temporary. I was hoping this hose was going to reach, but it won't, to my dust collection. But for now, I found this hose in the shed, and you never want a hose to come down and up on a blast cabinet because it's just going to fill sand down there. But, just for today, so I can get this job done, I did that and then duct taped to here. So, it's going to work for today. I'll deal with it later. And then this jams in here just perfectly enough to where I can just stick a cord on it, call it good. So, I got the compressor aired up, drained the water in the tank, which is always a good thing to do first. And this is what we're doing today. These are paintball gun receivers. The customer is going to anodize these. He does all the machine work. So he wants to anodize these. So he wants a very fine finish, and he didn't like the Black Beauty finish, which is what I did with this. This is the finish from the Black Beauty. It's a little rough. So we're going to try to smooth it out a little bit. And that was kind of the whole reason for the blast cabinet. It was convincing to me that this is what I needed. So I love these latches too, by the way. They're really nice. I am leaking. I'm leaking right here. That's okay. Whatever. So I've got some very well used glass in here. So if it doesn't cut very well, that's going to be why. The glass is very well used already. So I just, it was from my last media change out. I really recommend this cart, guys. I mean, if you're my height and you want it to be on wheels and you don't want something this large in your shop, this is a perfect size unit. And just buy a cart, The carts weren't that expensive. That's not my first one I bought. So let me zoom out. See if I can get you in here. And we're going to go to work. I got it set up for 90 PSI. And it's going to get loud for a second. You're probably not going to hear me. So just enjoy, I guess. Let's see how this works. We're going to do it on the black piece first. I think I'm going to go to a larger tip size and see what that does for me. So bear with me for a second. I am running at 90 psi, so I might need to go up on a tip size. I'm gonna go medium. I'm gonna go with the number 6. See what that does. We have the number 6 size tip in it now with Warren glass media. Still 90 psi-ish. Let's try on this side, see what it does. Oh yeah, that's so much better. I'm still having a siphoning issue. That's just my glass. It's making a hole. I probably didn't put enough in. You know what, guys? I'm going to put some more glass in here. I really don't like putting a bunch of glass at once, but I think this one might need it. Just to help out the siphoning issue. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off for a second so you guys can hear me. So, it's still got a slight siphoning issue, which I'm not upset about. I mean, it's just the way that it's designed. Sometimes these react a little bit better once you have more media in them. You know, it is a 30-pound cabinet, so they might test the siphon at 30 pound of media inside of it. I don't know. But we just put a couple more scoops of fresh glass in there. And yeah, you can see the dirt difference. So let's see what this one does. It was cutting really nice when it was. I was pleased with it. Hold on, I'm about to lose a piece. Keep your small stuff on this side until you're ready. There's a big void over there that I need to cover. That's okay, we can work with that. Alright, let's see what we can do now with this. think I've got some junk inside of my sand. That's not the cabinet's fault though, that's my fault. Should have maybe put new glass in here for the review, but I like to use what I have. I can feel the siphon surging. I think there's some crap inside of my sand. I forgot to strain it. Actually, crap, I should have done that first. Alright. It's a pretty decent finish. I really don't know what coating is on this, to be honest. I have no idea what the stuff is. It seems a little tough, but it is coming off. Got a slight siphoning issue, but alright, we're going to call that quits on that part. I'm going to see if there's a visible difference on this. Alright, let's do another test. Let me get something painted in here. Let me see what I can find. Anything. Everything I had, I already painted. right, whatever. I found a couple pieces to try. I found a pulley that has a little bit of corrosion on it, as you can see, which is a good candidate. And then I just found a clamp. It's got paint, so let's try it. I don't really care if it's rusts or whatever, so it's just for a test. Let's see here. Let's try the paint first. That was easy. Man, I gotta figure something out about this feeding issue. All right, corrosion. That's pretty good. I mean, that's just quick, you know? So guys, that is my take on the Central Machinery blast cabinet. As you can see, it gets pretty nasty inside of here just really quickly. That's every blast cabinet though. Even on this one, I mean, you can't even see through the glass anymore. It's just etched, you know. But honestly, would I buy it again? Yeah. Yes, I would actually. I'm a cheap butt. You know, I don't like spending money, but I would definitely buy this again if I had to. You know, if I really needed something of this size with, you know, that'll fit on a cart, that's a benchtop model, that I don't have a lot of space to put a big cabinet like this, absolutely, I would definitely buy this. It's comfortable. You know, it is a little bit weird for me because I am used to much bigger cabinets even than this. I'm used to the room. And, you know, there's a little bit of room in here. I mean, you're not going to stick a wheel in here or anything else. But it's practical for the hobbyist. You know, if you, like on this Chevelle, if you got to do a brake drum, if you need to do, you know, hardware, a cover, bolts, nuts, spring, maybe a spring, you know, all these little small things I have on the ground, it would probably work great. Are you sticking a wheel in here? Not unless it's probably off a golf cart. I really don't know. You know, that's not what this cabinet's going to be used for. I know someone left a negative review on the red one saying, "Oh, it wouldn't even sandblast my rims. They won't fit." Well, whose fault is that? Did you measure did you measure the wheel before you bought the cabinet? You know, it's, you know, there's tools for different jobs, you know, and this one's for my bigger stuff. You know, I have the Chevelle rims to do on this. That's what this machine is for. This machine is going to be for my little stuff, like you see in here, little odds and ends. You can't discredit a machine for being the size it is, you know, when there is other machines that are bigger. Harbor Freight sells a bigger one. If you're doing wheels, get a bigger one. If you're doing little stuff, get the smaller one. Use some common sense. Purchase what you need. Don't dog on Harbor Freight because it doesn't fit. You know, that's why they give you the dimensions, is so you can figure out what you need. So just think before you buy. But overall, my opinion as a professional use, building cars, hit and miss engines, steam engines, you know, just about everything with an engine, I like this. I'm definitely gonna use the snot out of this thing. I'm very happy I bought it. So, you know, take my opinion with a grain of salt. I sandblast a lot on my restoration projects. So in my eyes, I love this machine. I would definitely recommend it to friends and family and whoever else would need it. So that's the sandblast cabinet, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I'm sorry that I drug it on for so long, but there is some things that do need to be clarified because are very misleading on on their Google reviews or anything else. You know, just people complain to complain. I don't know. It's whatever. You know, it's not leaving a massive mess, which that ramp is working. And it's a good little honest cabinet. It's nothing crazy. It's not state of the art. You're not going to find it at NASA. It's just, you know, it is just a little cabinet for a hobbyist use and maybe some professional use. So that's the cabinet, guys. Hope you enjoyed again. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. But hope you guys have a happy new year too.